Brianna doesn't watch any Housewives, but I want to talk about this one incident. So, Real Housewives of Orange County, there's this girl named Gina. And out of all the women on there, because, Heather Dubrow's on there and she's like Miss Fancy Pants and rich as hell. But, they have different tiers of like success and money, whatever. There's just one girl, Gina. She's just some girl from New Jersey that moved to Orange County with her husband. Now she's divorced. But she's kind of like a regular person. She's not rich at all. So it's interesting that she's even on the show because the show started with like glam and glitz, like, but now it's like regular people are put in there. So it's interesting. But so she's a regular girl. She doesn't come from money. She doesn't have money. She got divorced. She kind of like is like the rest of us. She struggles, whatever. She got her real estate license and now she's like selling houses. But she's trying to build a reputation and get into that. She's freshly in the biz. So there's another new girl on the show. Her name is Jennifer. And she's getting divorced and she has a boyfriend, but she's one of those girls that like, I mean, I swear she's past to be in her 40s and she lives off her soon to be ex-husband and her parents. Like she's not like a go-getter. She teaches yoga. She has a yoga studio that makes no money. So she's one of those that just can't like do things for herself, but she has 6 kids, I think 5 or 6 kids. And one of them is adopted, which is beautiful. But like she's one of these people that just relies on other people and like she's not a go-getter. Like Gina's more of like a go-getter, like I gotta take care of my kids, blah, blah, blah. So long story short, Gina gets a real estate license. Jennifer has to leave one house into another. So Gina finds her a rental home and she signs the contract, the lease. And halfway through, she stops paying the rent because she can't afford it. Because she's relying on her ex-husband to pay. But he stops paying because has a situation where maybe he like changed jobs or something. He stops paying. So she owes like $24,000 on this rental. And so Gina's like ripping her head off, like, and like embarrassing her in front of people, like when they bring it up and talk about it. Cause she's like, I put my reputation on the line. Cause the reason they gave her the rental is because she vouched for her. Cause she's like her friend and like cast member. And she like vouched for her. And now she like made her look stupid and then the other girl is like, listen, this wasn't my plan. I didn't plan this. Like I count on my ex-husband to pay for it. But it's almost like, yet you have like full glam makeup.
Right.
You're not shopping. You're not going out. Like you don't seem too pressed that you're not paying the rent. Like that's Gina's whole thing. She's like, listen, let's be real here. You're like a little Polly Pocket princess, like just sitting, and being like, it's not my fault. Like, it's like, you don't give a shit that you're not, go get another job if you're so like pay the freaking rent. So the only thing is, my question to you is like, with all this, Gina came at her so hard. I felt like it was an overreach. Like if you're a realtor and you put someone in, like what happens is not it's not under your control.
Yeah. Yeah, the way they act isn't under your control. So like I understand her being upset about it, but also like it's not gonna affect her.
No, like she came at her like, how like it was so personal, and I'm like, I get that you're pissed and you should just be like, listen, I see the way you live and like maybe you should like have a wake up call and like be more responsible because this is screwed up, and you like didn't even care, but like leave it there. Instead she's coming at her so hard.
I think she also probably like just doesn't like her and her situation, like the fact that she's like given everything. And the one time she needs to like step it up, she won't. And like she probably just doesn't like her as a person.
Yeah, she's
And
like,
it's
you're ruining my
I have
reputation.
struggle and I'm the one who like
Yeah.
will speak for myself and you can't even do it. Like
Yeah, she's like, you're ruining my reputation. I'm like, that's when you're going too far because any realtor can vouch for someone to get them. Like, what happens after that is that's not on you.